to increase the efficiency of testing, even by putting tests in a sequential manner. And some countries have pooled tests, which means, especially in low incidence situations where you can pool a number of different tests or different samples into one pool and then test that. And if it's negative, it means everyone in the pool is negative. If it's positive, then you go on to do formal testing of everybody else. The other way being explored is to use antigen testing first. So you have the PCR based testing as a secondary test. So Maria will have explained in the past that antigen testing is directly detecting the proteins of the virus, not just its nucleic acid material. The difficulty with antigen tests is they tend not to be sensitive enough. In other words, they tend to miss infections. So one way that some countries are looking is to use the antigen test first. Those who are positive are very likely to be positive, so you can immediately isolate them and start to take action. Those who are negative go on to have a second test, PCR test, which allows you to use an antigen test more effectively. But as Maria said, all of this depends on the basic performance of these antigen tests and other rapid tests. And I'm sure the government in the United Kingdom will have looked at the performance of these tests and will have looked at how the sequence of tests goes to maximise the benefit. But again, as Maria said, getting the time from testing to confirming the status of the patient is the single most important thing. There's no point having a test result a week later when public health action is late. So everything we can do to speed up the turnaround of tests, the availability of tests, and again, focusing in on testing the right people, ensuring that you're, as a primary objective, are testing suspect cases and ensuring that you're isolating suspect cases. Yes, population-based testing, and we've seen it done in many countries, and population-based testing can be done and it can be useful, but it is very time-consuming, it's labour-consuming, and it consumes a lot of reagents in the system. If you have them and if you have the capacity, fine. If you've got limited capacity in your laboratories, you must focus on trying to detect suspect cases and confirming those cases, isolating those cases, quarantining contacts, and as the DG said, taking all of the measures necessary. That is the most efficient use of testing at the current time.
Thank you very much, Dr. Ryan. The next question goes to Thomas Mullier.